Okay, we're recording. Hey everyone, Panis here, and this weekend we went to see the LEGO Movie 2. We also prepared a LEGO exhibition, but due to the surprisingly low anticipation in our town, we had to cancel that. Anyways, here's my almost spoiler-free review of the LEGO Movie 2, and the reason I say almost is because I will talk about things that were revealed in the trailers, and I will refer a lot to the first LEGO Movie. Because of that, I want to start with a minute talking about the first installment, released back in 2014. The LEGO Movie is still one of my all-time favorite movies, and definitely my favorite anime. The touching soundtracks, the beautiful cinematography, and the awesome animation. It has the qualities you want to be greeted with, and then some. I do not expect to get emotionally involved in a movie intended for kids, but I did. The story, the message behind the prophecy was beautiful and enhanced by the excellent writing and brilliant execution. And this is not just a movie for kids, it is a movie for anyone with any relation to LEGO. A love letter to the LEGO community, the holy grail for LEGO nerds. A movie filled with love, fellowship and creativity. Why the masterpiece that was the LEGO Movie 2 did not receive an Oscar, I will never understand. And that Panis cameo is greatly appreciated. 5 years later, we get a sequel. The producers are the same, the soundtrack is once again composed by Mark Mothersbaugh. Chris Miller and Phil Lord are no longer the directors. They had a main role in the writing for this movie, while the project is directed by Mike Mitchell. The voice actors are also the same, but I saw the movie with Swedish dubbing, so I can't make any comments on that part. Except that the dialogues were overall well written. Speaking of audio, the sound effects were great, and the score was fantastic. There is especially one catchy song stuck inside my head. With that being said, I don't agree with the musical direction the movie went for. It's a bit too much of a musical for my taste. In terms of the visual side, I would say that the animation is slightly improved since the first movie. Right away, actually from the awesome opening shot, I knew I had a fun 1 hour and 47 minutes ride ahead of me. Just like the trailers, the movie follows a more darker and colder theme as opposed to the more warm and golden feeling that the first LEGO Movie had. The directing style is similar to the first movie. The screen is often packed with visual jokes and hidden Easter eggs. The action is fast-paced, but sometimes perhaps too cluttered. Some main characters in the last movie are just side characters in this movie, because they were there in the first place, and you need to give them something to do, and that's usually not a good thing. However, I do agree with the decision to leave room for this film's main characters and new characters, since they were essential to the plot. The plot isn't nearly as strong in this movie as it was in the first movie. The story was all over the place at times. There is also a subplot taking away focus from the main story. The storytelling should have been more minimalistic, making it more pleasing, especially for the younger audience. It started off a bit weak. In the middle you had to keep several balls in the air, but in the end, the story and the plot ties together the message with this movie. Without spoiling too much, I will say that different kinds of builders who can't work together as a team perhaps learned something. It is an expansion of what the first movie already told us, although the way of telling it this time around is more obvious and relatable. Then there was a second message in the subplot, primarily targeted at the teenagers in the audience. Again, without spoiling too much, it's about development, and it includes some heavily relatable elements. Overall, the LEGO Movie 2 is officially awesome, and I give it a score of 87%. Not as powerful as the 97% LEGO Movie, but it is a joyful sequel. If you've seen it, let us know in the comments what you thought about it. I will delete all comments containing spoilers until 1st of April. If you haven't seen it, buy your ticket, Master Builder buddy. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week with more LEGO Movie material. Peace out.